If you're a Muslim, right now I'm about to teach you how to basically increase your rizq and barakah in your life. Now, if you're a non-Muslim, rizq just basically means you could say it's like wealth, your sustenance, and then barakah just basically means your blessing. If you're a non-Muslim and you're not Arab, this is what these words mean. But let me teach you, bro. If listen, this should be the only video that you watch, and then once you watch it, you'll know exactly what to do to increase your rizq and to increase your barakah. Everything else is all a distraction. This is the only thing that you need to know. And if some of you guys are gonna be like, well, who the heck is even this guy telling me how to increase my rizq and all that stuff? Well, first of all, my name is Muhammad. It's actually my name, bro. And so, listen, I've been making YouTube videos for the past, I don't know, bro, just the past year and a half, maybe. My favorite videos are the ones that I talk about Islamic things. Like, for example, this one. I did this ritual when trying to manifest fast money. This one, this is why being a Muslim is the greatest blessings one can have. But this one, bro, I don't know why this one didn't really get that many views because I was talking to people about like how Umrah is like it literally increases your lifespan. But anyway, so this is literally me just making videos on YouTube about whatever I feel like. But today, I'm gonna teach you how to increase your rizq and how to increase your barakah. So back when I used to do this stuff, even before I used to basically do YouTube, I would run my business, my online business, and then once I do these things, it's like automatically, like it's like buttons that I press in the universe, like an algorithm. I press them, and all of a sudden the money goes up, the barakah goes up, the blessings go up. Now, the very first thing that you want to do is to find truth. Truth. Now, if you're a Muslim, you're going to be like, oh, the truth is that there is La ilaha illallah. That is true. I'm not saying that you think that there is no La ilaha illallah. The truth is that there is La ilaha illallah. But then think about it. What did Allah promise in His book? Like, what's one of the promises that Allah gave you in the Quran? One of the promises, bro, that Allah gave you in the Quran is that once you die, there is a heaven, there is a hell. Which means after this life, there is an afterlife, there is an akhirah. And so this is the truth that this life is not the end. This life is just the beginning. After that, there is more things that are coming, which means your rizq, your barakah it was not supposed to be something that you constantly think about throughout the entire day, that you constantly worry about throughout the entire day. It was supposed to be something that you easily acquire, and then once you acquire it, now you're done. Now you can basically live for a higher purpose. Your purpose was not supposed to be here and then just think about, bro, my debt, my money, my house, my this, it's all lacking. I'm lacking everything. I need more. That's not what your like purpose was. And so from now on, bro, I'm basically gonna draw you something. From now on, I want you to start thinking of the world like this. So this right here is a dot, right? I'm basically gonna draw a dot. Imagine that this dot right here, it basically has everything that you see in the dunya. So for example, it's like your blessings in this dunya are here. Your rizq is here. Your like everything that you see in the dunya is here. Now look at this. I'm basically gonna draw a big circle right here. This big circle is the afterlife. It's the afterlife. And what's so funny is that look, this right here is just basically a pixel, bro. This is only a pixel. But this right here is the entire afterlife, which means that all of you guys that are worried about rizq, that are worried about where's my next money going to be coming from, where's my next thing going to be coming from, you guys are worried about the wrong thing. And this is the problem. Like, I truly mean it when I say that. Even when some of you guys start commenting on my videos like, oh, like, you can't really say that to the person who's homeless and poor. You know what? Honestly, me, I would definitely say that to them if like they're receptive to it, because this is the truth. You're putting your attention on the wrong thing. Whatever you put your attention to, it grows. So if you're putting your attention on this little dot right here, that means that this little dot is small. So you're putting your attention on something so small. Your energy is basically going towards something so small. So you're losing all this energy. But now once you put all your energy, all your attention on the big thing, on the truth, and the truth is that this is the afterlife. Once you put your attention on the afterlife, that's when you'll notice it's like this dunya is gonna start coming running after you. Not even running, crawling after you. I mean, look at this. There's so many hadith, by the way, but this one is actually from Ibn al-Qayyim. He's like, this world is like a shadow. Run after it, and you will never be able to catch it. Turn your back against it, and it has no choice but to follow you. There is even hadith from Muhammad ﷺ that says that once you put your attention on the akhirah, once all you think about is the akhirah, this world's gonna start coming crawling to you. Because this is the thing. It's like, think of it, right? If you're chasing a puppy, the more you chase the puppy, the more the puppy runs away. The more you chase it, the more it runs away. Now, the moment that you're just like, okay, puppy, I'm just gonna go back to my cart. I don't really care about you. That's when the puppy starts coming after you. So this world is like a puppy, bro. And this is what I mean. It's like this is the dot that you're putting all your attention to, that you're thinking that this thing is so grandiose, this thing is so big, this thing is so important. You're putting all this, like all this value on this thing, and this thing has no value. It's like imagine running after the puppy thinking that the puppy has like some crazy value. So once you put your attention away from this thing and put it on the truth, which is the akhirah, which is the afterlife, this thing you'll notice that it's so easy. It's super easy, bro. So again, this right here is finding truth. So this is the truth. None of you guys can ever come up to me right now and then tell me that, no, bro, this is not the truth. I dare you, bro. I dare you to come and tell me that this right here is not the truth. That this dunya is something so beautiful, there's something that's like so amazing, so crazy that I have to go and run after it. I dare one of you guys to come and tell me that. Because some of the comments that you guys leave on my videos are like, I'm like, are these Muslims that are telling me these things? Like, bro, my own non-Muslim viewers that watch my videos, they understand me more than my own Muslim viewers. And that's so sad. That's actually so sad. Like, I'm trying to tell you things here that help you, that things that your sheikh should have even told you. And this is the stuff that Muhammad ﷺ himself was coming and telling us. This world is nothing, bro. Trust me, it's nothing. So treat it like it's nothing. If there's a big problem that you're facing in your life, look at it as nothing. Don't be adding importance to it. The moment that you add importance to the problem gets bigger. And I mean that. Don't come in here and tell me like, no, but bro, you don't understand me. Like, my problem is actually big. My problem is big. No, it's not. You're the one that's thinking that the problem is big. It's your own mind telling you that the problem is big. Whatever that problem is, there is no such thing as a big problem. The only thing that's big, that's great, is Allah. Why do you think we say Allahu Akbar? Allah is truly Akbar. Whatever thing we're looking at right now, Allahu Akbar. This, we look at it, but then we're like, no, Allahu Akbar, like the Akhirah is way bigger. So when you're looking at this little dot right here and you're like, $1,000,000. Oh, it's so much, $1,000,000. Bro, did you not forget? There's this entire thing that's waiting for you right here. Way more than $1,000,000. Way more than $1,000,000,000. $1,000,000,000,000 exists in this world, which means that in the Akhirah, there's way more than that. Numbers are infinite, bro. There's way more than that. And this should show you too, it's like infinity is real. Infinity is truly real. But then once you, again, this is the truth. This is the truth, bro. Find the truth first. And then once you do it, it's going to be easy to basically get rizq and blessings in your life. Now, the second thing is to basically keep your vibration high. Now, this is important. I hate the word important just because there's truly nothing important except Allah. But this, I would say, is like important, if you know what I mean. Now, what I mean by keeping your vibration high is that if you're living throughout the world, throughout the day, but then you'll notice that your feelings are starting to go down, like you're starting to live in boredom, you start to live in fear, you start to live in just these low vibrational emotions, that's exactly when you should get your emotions high. Your default state should not be something that's stale, should not be you being lazy, should not be you being like, just like, oh man, I'm just so lazy, bro. Like so slow. That should not be you. You should always be high energy. People that tell me like, oh, I don't have high energy. No, you do. Your natural self is high energy. There's a quote that I heard from some guy, I forgot who. He's like, if you just take the human energy, the true human energy, this energy can sustain an entire city, can bring electricity to an entire city. So you have a bunch of energy, bro. You're just forgetting that you do. Because you've been living so much in this world, you've been putting your attention so much right here, that you're forgetting there's like an entire reservoir, an entire freaking big thing that's the reality, that's the truth. But your awareness was just so low, so small, to the point that even your energy just becomes small right now too. So again, keep your vibration high. And how do you keep your vibration high, man? I talked about this so many times, bro. Do istighfar. Istighfar. Because once you do istighfar, you're healing all these blockages that you have within your heart. You do istighfar properly, you'll notice that you start to let go of so much of these blocked emotions, which are the sins. The sins, blocked emotions are just sins. So if every time throughout the day you're just like astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. There is even like an entire ayah that says that Nuh alayhi salam came up to his people and he was like, do istighfar, Allah's going to send rain down to you, which is blessings, and give you money and children. He literally said mal, which is money, and children, because children are also blessings. You do that, you increase your rizq, you increase your barakah. So that's what you do. So for those of you who are going to be asking me, how do you increase your vibration? How do you keep it high? You do istighfar. Now another thing that you can do is basically doing sajda. Sajda. Now if you go and you do sajda, for those of you who don't know what sajda is, let me just show you. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what sajda is, bro. It's just this. Sajda. Now you go and you do sajda for like not just a minute, bro. You do sajda for a long time. Long time. Like do it for at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you might think I'm crazy, but just literally do it for 10 minutes. There's a guy that says on YouTube, he's like, if this position of sajda was like a man-made position, this position was supposed to get like the Ballon d'Or, the whatever, like the Oscar, what's the then whatever that freaking prize that they give people that discover new things, the Ballon d'Or, right? But this position is supposed to get a reward for how beautiful and beneficial this position is. Once you do sajda for a long period of time, your whole life changes, bro. You start to become so much better. Like your vibration goes up, you attract things easier to you. Everything that you want in your life, when you do the sajda, it'll start coming to you a lot easier. But the point is that you do it for a long time. And then once you do it, you start doing istighfar. When you're doing the sajda, you start to basically talk to Allah while you're doing the sajda. So this is the things, like this is number 2. Keep your vibration high. Now the last one is keep the energy flowing. You have to keep the energy flowing. Now what do I mean by that? I actually made a video the other day where I was like, where is it? I think it was this one, right? Money is just energy. Here is how to increase it. And I was basically talking about similar things. I'm like it's just energy. So how are you supposed to increase the energy? Well, you got to keep the energy flowing. So what you do is that if you want to keep the energy flowing, like donate, bro. Literally donate. Don't keep your money stagnant in just one place. Donate it. So what you're supposed to be doing is that take this money, give it to charity. You know, rich people, as soon as they get the money, they immediately give it away. They don't just give it away to just like random things. They take it, they invest it in things. They take it, they invest it in knowledge. They invest it in books. They put it in their business. They buy important things with it. Like important things, you know what I mean? But you're supposed to never keep the money just in the bank. Keep it flowing. Give it to charity. Give it to the orphanage, like homeless people. Do that. When you keep this energy flowing, you'll notice that energy is not created or destroyed. So when you're giving it away, it's not destroyed. This energy is going to start coming back to you. It's going to start coming back to you in any form, whether it's in the form of like actual bank balance, like money, or it's going to come back to you with more than that. Like for example, you might get like a connection, like you'll build your network more, or you might just basically become healthier. Like your health will start to get a lot better. Energy is just, it can't be destroyed or created. So once you give it away, like the money is going to start flowing back to you in any form that's beneficial for you. And usually that is what we call barakah, blessing, or rizq. Like it's not just about money, bro. Like for example, if you have children, that is rizq, that is barakah. For example, if you have like a righteous wife, a good wife, that is rizq, that is barakah. So you should be thankful for that. So it's not just like your bank balance, bro. You guys are actually so much more richer than you think you are, just so you know. Because whatever you look at right now in your life, like for example, I have a mic right here. This mic is so beautiful. I have a laptop right here. This laptop is beautiful. It's helped me so much. Like this entire thing, this entire life that I'm living in right now, it's so beautiful. Like all of it is just barakah. All of it is just blessings. I'm bathing in blessings. And what's beautiful too is that you are as well. You look at a homeless person in Toronto, that person is not realizing that he's bathing in blessings. Doesn't matter if it's cold, doesn't matter if he's like, if there's a coyote licking at his ear, he's still bathing in blessings because everything in the world is blessings. How can it not be, right? Like Allah is the one that's creating every moment, which means that if Allah is the one that's creating it, Allah is the one that's always giving blessings. Allah says, I've given you everything you've asked for. So if you're asking, for example, it's funny because everything that you think of, you're always getting in abundance. So if you're asking for lack, you're getting a lack of abundance. If you're asking for good things, you're getting a abundance of good things. I meant to say abundance of lack, by the way. But that's the beauty of it. So this is how you increase your rizq. So keep the energy flowing. Do not ever stop it. Do not ever stop it, bro. Just keep it flowing. A simple smile, by the way, is a form of charity. That's why they say that. Because when you smile at someone, you're exchanging energy. And now you're keeping the energy flowing. That's why it's so important to even just be nice to people. Me, like you watching me right now, and you're benefiting from this, is me keeping this energy flowing. Is me literally bringing more blessings to my own life too. So this is the thing, bro. How do you increase blessings? How do you increase your rizq and barakah? This is exactly what you do. You do these 3 things I told you. This is the only video that you need to watch, and you'll know exactly what to do. Find the truth. I already told you what the truth is. The akhirah, bro. And then keep your vibrations high. How do you do that, bro? Sajda. Do sajda. And then lastly, how do you keep your energy flowing? Like charity, smiling at someone, donating, all these things. All these things will contribute to you having more rizq and more barakah.